with Denim Salad's Mario and Beck's Lucina.
You right.
You right. What can you tell me about Lucina and Mario, Kevin? So I know you mess around with Lucina a little bit.
The only thing I can really see being a problem for Lucina is, well, Lucina and Mars, I should say, is if you fully charge Shield Breaker off stage, you go very far in the direction in which you use it, but you can reflect that. So if the Mario can read that properly, they can reflect it while they're coming back.
You're just talking about shenanigans and
shenanigans, essentially.
Maximum shenanigans.
And
okay, so we're getting started. I'm loving the festive Christmas stream layover that we have.
Oh, I love
Slaying of the bells for Christmas.
Fun.
I can imagine this nightmare, or this matchup would be a nightmare. This nightmare would be a matchup for Lucina.
It can be. See, the other thing is Lucina and Marth can also very easily be gimped by fireballs.
Yes.
Because the hit stun on them lasts long enough to the point where you might not be able to dolphin slash
Beck is proving us wrong very quickly. Oh my god, with the forward smashes. An interesting recovery by Beck and his mommy jeans. I don't know what that means.
Okay, is Beck the Lucina or is Mario?
Confused. This is bad.
No, okay, Beck is the Lucina. Okay, I really like what he did back there. He did Nair off stage as opposed to fair because Nair hits twice.
Yeah.
And the second hit does send him a bit further. So I think that's a really good option for him to choose.
Alright, so we got Denim Salad with Mario, I guess. And he just went for like the most crazy YOLO forward smash I've ever seen.
Ooh. I think that would have been a tip with Marth.
Is there a reason to play Lucina over Marth, Kevin?
I mean, it depends on what your playstyle is. Like, before, I played as Lucina and I didn't use Marth at all.
Yeah.
Because I like how Lucina's power is even throughout her blade, as opposed to Marth, where it's crap unless you get right in the tip. But, yeah, that's just me.
I feel like up smash would just be a nightmare to deal with for both Marth.
Ooh, really good shield breaker by Beck.
I don't know why you don't go for the ledge there, but I questioned that decision very highly.
I think
it was a bad one.
I'm sure he thought he could get out like a fireball or something before he landed. Oh, good on Beck saving his jump there. He actually got hit by that fireball, but because he saved his jump, he was able to come back.
He's doing a really good job of avoiding those fireballs when he's off stage, whether it's through keeping his jump or just making sure he knows what his mobility is in the air.
Right.
Okay. I was just going to say that Denim Salad needs to make something happen quicker. This is going to get out of hand.
Yeah, it seems like Beck really, even though he is kind of a bit cornered right now, he does have like a sense of stage control constantly.
Yeah. And it's hard when your opponent has stage control like that because you feel like you're playing catch-up, even if the match is like super close,
right?
Or relatively close even.
It is really close now, though. Denim Salad doing a really good job of bringing it evenly.
I just kind of get the feeling that that Beck is just having to work a lot harder to get his damage than Denim Salad.
Right. Because Lucina she really doesn't have a lot going for her.
Especially in a match where Mario just has a lot of great moves. Ooh, that forward smash. That could, maybe he's closer to the edge, it would have done it, but oh, he almost read that recovery.
That was risky.
Oh my. Don't know why we didn't see like an air dodge or something there. I don't know if that would have air dodged through or...
As someone who plays as Marth and Lucina, it is so satisfying to get kills.
I can imagine. And he caught him too, and he was coming onto the stage, so he was above the ledge. So it's kind of, it seemed like he wanted to get down to it, through his recovery, but like that's so Beck took both stocks.
Good on him for that. It's not an easy thing to do. It's really not.
So I don't, as far as counter pick stages go, I would think maybe you'd want something with a lower ceiling, just when thinking about Mario as a character because of how good his up smash is, and just Denim Salad's not playing that kind of Mario where he's trying to get all of these kills with up smash, so. It becomes harder when players are showing that they're not playing a character, whether it's optimally or conventionally. So it makes it more difficult to think of where they're going to go.
Right. I'm hoping that his counter pick will have platforms too, because Mario enjoys platforms. But I don't need to be the one to tell you that.
You're kind of right. Town and City, it has a lower ceiling. It sometimes has platforms. I'd say most of the time, but it seems like maybe he could use fireballs as a zoning tool.
Right.
See how, even just to see how Beck deals with them. I didn't like that was a back throw, but especially at such a low percentage.
Yep.
Down throw to up tilt, that's Mario's bread and butter, especially at lower percentages, but I'm not sure if it's the Denim style that isn't as aware of them, or...
I also like to think that some people just play the characters the way they're going to play them.
Yeah. But at the same time, there's also ways of playing characters that... I mean, people play certain ways or do certain things at certain percentages,
right?
Because of just how much more optimal that is than doing something else. Might have been a tipper from Art there, huh?
I
don't know. I don't play this game.
Yeah, I'm actually really bad with spacing on tippers. Anyways, most of them are luck.
But it's looking like Beck's getting a decent amount of control. He just gave it up there with that dash attack on the shield.
Yep, her dash attack is just such a bad option. There's really not ever an optimal time to use it. It's not good.
And I'm noticing that Beck is just having the hardest time of being able to sweet spot the ledge. Ooh, he got Jeffrey there. See, I saw at the end he was trying to run off of the platform, but he's better off just jumping there.
Yep.
Or like fading through the bottom. And now what kind of looked like an uphill battle for Denim Salad now is kind of in his favor.
Yep, he's got 15% extra credit, and he can only keep rolling with it until his next stop, so let's see what he does with it.
He's very much loving the back throw. I am not loving the idea of back throw.
I mean, I can understand, though. Like, some people want combos, some people want breathing room.
Yeah, but I feel like it's also something that...
Ooh.
Looks like he lost track of how many jumps he had.
That's unfortunate.
And I think even if you're not sure of how many jumps you have, you're better off just trying to jump anyway, even if it might put you in a relatively unfavorable position.
Right. Especially if you're... Mario and Lucina don't have to worry about it, but especially if you're a character with an up B that you either have to charge or aim.
Yeah.
That's
something
really
like Diddy
awful.
Kong or
Rosalina.
Rosalina.
She's beautiful and I love her.
But sometimes she has flaws.
She does have flaws.
But with such beauty, you accept these
That's right,
flaws.
and I understand.
I'm noticing that it's in an Arcadian like this, like you have to, and I guess I have a hard time doing this, keeping in mind just the relative skill level of these players compared to certain players that you watch and say, oh, another shield breaker.
Again.
Oh my god. Beck.
Someone take Beck's B button away. I mean,
and that's something where it was so charged that like even if he tried to shield it, unless it was like a perfect shield,
it would most likely
it would have been broken.